Sixers fans, welcome back. What a Dawkins duel. What a Dawkins duel between DeMar DeRozan, 45 points, and Joel Embiid, who had 40. There's a lot to talk about in this game. It's a good win, you know. We picked up the W. My phone is on 20%. I had to low battery mode it. There's a lot to talk about before getting in the video. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, do the whole thing. I'm almost at 1,000. Let's get to 1,000. I'm tired of asking. I need new goals in life. Joel Embiid is the only reason that we are even in this game today, and the fact that we won it is strictly because of Joel Embiid's 40.10 rebound performance. He was a plus 11, second best on the team behind Seth Curry, which is interesting actually, and he really is just everything. He's the heart and soul of this team. The fact that he's diving on the court with like a minute and 45 seconds left because he has a loose ball is the epitome of Philadelphia. It's that blue-collar, rugged, goes for everything type of mentality that resonates with this team at times. A lot of problems with this game, though. I know that we won. I'm really glad that we won. It's huge that we got the W. It's always nice to go on the road, especially at the United Center in Chicago, which is a tough place to play, and pick up a win. So that's good, you know? The final outcome, we won. Won by 11. We had a good fourth quarter after the 7-minute mark, but that goes down to show you how bad Doc Rivers was today. He has been seeming to coach us out of the game for the last 3-4 games now, and it's becoming it's tiring. I think that Doc Rivers has been a phenomenally terrible coach in his tenure in Philadelphia. He's getting outcoached every single day. I couldn't believe that Billy Donovan didn't decide to do a zone. It's like, did you not do your scouting report? The Dallas Mavericks absolutely killed us because they ran a zone, and our incapabilities of beating a zone is disgusting. I talked a lot about it with DJ Eastwood and Romp, and we've gone on and on about how bad Doc Rivers has been over the last couple of days because he has been atrocious. He really has been, and it's so annoying to me that with 3 minutes left in the third quarter, we have 18 points up basically, and what we decide to do is take Embiid out because you know it's going to happen until the 7-minute mark, and at least he didn't do it until the 6-minute mark like he did against Dallas because we would have lost this game 100%. He literally watches the momentum shift in favor of the other team every single time, and I know you can't play Embiid 48 minutes a game, but dude, our rotations are predictable. They don't work. DeRozan's giving us buckets on the other end, and we just have Embiid sitting down after playing really good basketball, showing no signs of being tired. And yet Doc Rivers continues to roll out unathletic rotations that do not get us rebounds, that get us out-hustled, that get us open shots for the opposing teams, and we can't make shots. And it's really, really bad. Tobias Harris had a good game tonight. He had 11 points in the fourth quarter. He had 23 for the game. But again, he only had 5 free throw attempts, and for a person who lives in the paint as much as he does, he needs to get to the line more, and it's becoming frustrating. I've been really frustrated with the way Tobias Harris has been playing lately. He had a 13-3 performance against Dallas and had 2 free throws. For a person who wears a goddamn mouth guard and literally lives in the post and lives in the paint, he needs to get to the line more. He needs to be stronger with the ball. He needs to stop turning it over all the time. And it seems like every turnover Tobias Harris has is at the worst time. It's in the middle of a run where he thinks he has to try and do too much, and it doesn't work. It really, really doesn't work. Other than that, I think Tyrese Maxey's had a phenomenal game. He only had 16 points because he only had 9 shots, but he went 3 of 4 from 3 and 6 assists, which is, solid due to 3 steals too. But my thing is, again, that Tyrese Maxey needs to be shooting the ball more. There's no reason Tobias Harris is going takeover mode when Tyrese Maxey's on the court. And there is absolutely, you want to know what frustrates me the most? There's absolutely no reason that Tyrese Maxey is sitting in the corner when the starting 5 is out there. It's like we don't realize he is the point guard of our team. We absolutely need to run the ball more through Tyrese Maxey. He creates so many open opportunities for other players to shoot, but he also creates so many good opportunities for himself to score. We need to just throw Tyrese Maxey the keys at times, and especially when Embiid's off the court. We cannot be afraid to stagger minutes between those guys. We can deal with Tyrese Maxey being a little sluggish when Embiid is on the court. If that means that Tyrese Maxey is full throttle with Embiid off the court, that's just the way I see it. Maybe you guys disagree. I would love to know what you guys think in the comment section, but there's no reason that we're not staggering minutes more with those two guys. They're our 2 best players, and Tyrese Maxey would absolutely demolish opposing defenses against second units. It's not even fair. It's not even funny, and it comes back down to Docker versus inability to understand the flow of the game, to understand how runs work, understand how momentum is, and just to get off of his high horse for once in his life and change his rotations, because they're not working. They're not working. There's no reason we won this game by 11. We could have won by 20. We should have won by 20. I understand DeMar DeRozan put up 45 on efficient scoring, but there's no reason this game was as close as it was when we had an 18-point lead in the third quarter, seeming that we were just going to run away with it. Because, again, the Sixers are going through the same issues as we have before, and I think it comes down to coaching right now. It's really frustrating. And I know there's only so much Doc can do, because a part of it is that we just don't have a lot of really good, reliable guys on either ends of the court. But when we have Joel Embiid playing at the level that Embiid is having right now, or is playing at right now, I should say, you need to play him at better times. You need to play him more. He had 32 minutes tonight. Like, I just don't understand. I really don't get it, because I'm not even asking for 40 minutes a night from Embiid. I'm asking him 35, 36. That's all we need. Just play him at more opportune times. Just find your way to play him more in the fourth quarter, because, dude, NBA games are determined in the fourth quarter, and for some reason, that's the quarter that Doc Rivers decides to sit Embiid for an entire half of it. It doesn't make sense to me. Also, today was a big-time showing of how much we desperately need Matisse Thybulle to play basketball, because, dude, DeMar DeRozan had his way the whole time. Danny Green had a couple of solid possessions on defense, and at the end of the day, didn't really have the worst game ever. He shot 66% from three tonight, which was cool, but dude, we need a guy who can just play defense. And it makes you think, if you trade Thybulle, who I don't consider untouchable, but if you trade Thybulle for something, a big-time name or so, like Harden or Bradley Beal, it really makes you think defensively we may see a huge down decrease, because, dude, we don't have anybody that can guard a perimeter scorer, and we haven't for the last however long. I mean, I remember Kemba Walker dropping 60 as a Charlotte Hornet. It happens all the time, and it's one of the more frustrating things. And as much as I love watching classic Dawkins duels of one guy on each team putting up 40 points, it's frustrating because I know it's avoidable. And tonight we had no answer for DeMar DeRozan. We didn't have any answer for him. We're lucky that Levine was out. We're lucky Kobe White was out and Lonzo Ball was out, because I don't think we win that game if the Chicago Bulls are full strength. That's my opinion, but at least we got the W. Like the video. Peace out.